Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through.
DeAndre Swift still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponent's doing.
On second down, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Andrew Billing getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Well, I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mildly. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark. Prevent them.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Kai Kroger on to punt for New Orleans. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They had the stunner to open this game. 1 play to the house. What do they do on this drive? It's 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
Saints nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion is Hill. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and
He decides
13.
to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd and long, here is Shuck. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
1st and 10.
DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. That's a short one caught by Loveland.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A first catch for DJ and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Backs to the tight end, Loveland. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26.
We are through one. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. It's now 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Williams. Through the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, it's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Roll, roll, roll! Come on, set, go!
Now a designed run with Shuck. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion...
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. On first down, it's Swift. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
13 yards on the play.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is caught. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
What is that?
Swift, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
Loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
It's
Second and 10.
10.
Let's go now. What is the deal? 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Shuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, and here is Shuck. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears keep rolling right along. 38-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. On 1st down, Shuck. That's caught by Hill.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Montez Sweat gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. To the air is Shuck. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the 2nd half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Chuck. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Montez Sweat. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Shuck. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Whoa! And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
What is up?
Give up the middle with Swift.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
What is up?
Another run here, another run by Swift. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
What is it up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
What is up?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run here with Camara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's second down. Here's Williams now to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. Loveland open right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown, but there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by. Motion, motion, motion. Over. Roy.
From the gun, it's Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the zone read, it's Shuck. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Got it into the hands of Olave. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 10. What is up? To throw, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready to go. Hey, get him, you got him.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. On now, it's Cairo Santos, the field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.